Namaskar. Welcome to this lesson of Learn Bharatnatyam. Today I am going to teach you Alaripu. I am going to split this lesson into few parts. So this is the first part of Alaripu. I want to give you a few disclaimers before even you start learning it. So the first one is you have to complete your 13 groups of Adavus if you haven't completed that. So learn that thoroughly, practice that thoroughly, and then start learning Alaripu. The second one, you have to go and by heart, if you haven't already, the Shloka series, the playlist, because in this particular sequence I am going to use lot of Hasta Prachara, Pada Bheda, Mandala Bheda, Drushti Bheda, Shiro Bheda. Third one is you have to go and check the introduction of Alaripu video, because in that video I have mentioned that what is Alaripu, why we perform Alaripu, where we perform Alaripu, how the rhythm cycle goes, and also I have recited the whole bowls or the words which we are going to use for this particular sequence. So these three things you have to go and learn. Do not cheat. I am not there to monitor you. Generally we do that when the student is in front of us. So I always recommend you that if you have access to the class, or if you want, you can join our online classes, and I'll link the form in the description box below. So we will start now learning Alaripu. So this is the part 1. Before we begin, I want to teach you few movements which you are not familiar with, and we are going to use it in Alaripu. The first one is the Nataram position. You know how it is. Now the shoulder movement. Take your shoulder in. So this is a natural hand position for Natyarambha. So when you pull it inside, slightly your hand becomes Tiryaka. So it's in and push it out. So the accent or the stress is on the outer side. Okay. So if I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So the accent is out. Now the second movement which I want to teach you is the wrist movement. Okay. So this is Tiryaka. We are going to keep Pataka Hasta Tiryaka, and it's going to be up and down. So the wrist is important, not the fingers. Some people do the fingers also, and some people do it Sapashirsha and then they use it this way also. But I prefer to use it this way. Okay. So both the hands, practice that. Now let's begin with the actual Alaripu. So you have to stand in a Samapada position. I know the frame which I have set right now is only for the upper body, because we are going to concentrate on our upper body movements in this particular part. You have to keep your hands at the back as we always do. Wait to start it. Okay, so it's going to play ta, ki, ta. So 3 beats, ta, ki, ta. So we are going to start in third speed as you have seen in the introduction of Alaripu. Okay, so we are going to push our pataka down, which is Adhomukha position. Now we are going to raise our hands and make Anjali above our head without raising your shoulders. So try to keep your shoulders on the spot and just curve your hands and make Anjali above. So it's going to be Dhalam Kutakitati Ginatum. Now when you are doing this, follow your right hand. Dhalam Kutakitati Ginatum. Okay. Now we are going to use Sachi, Sachi and Ullokita. Sachi, Sachi, Ullokita. Sachi, Sachi, Ullokita. Sachi, Sachi, Ullokita. So remember this, when you are doing this movement, do not do the extra movement or your body is not supposed to move, okay? Because it looks really very odd. We are doing this 4 times. Also remember that I am doing a mirror image, so follow along, okay? So we are going to do this 4 times. Tat, tei, tei yung tat, tam, kitataki tat, tei, tei yung tat, tam, kitataki. Now from here, you have to take your hand down and follow it with your drishti. Okay? So once more in first speed. So now from here we are going to change the speed to the first speed. Tam. Dhet, tam. Open it in Natyarambha position. Now you are going to pull your shoulder and push it out. Your right hand. Okay? Twice. So tam, dhet, tam. Kitataki tei, tat, tei. Now you have to start the eye movements again towards your left. Then right. Then again the shoulder movement. Okay. So tam, dhet, tam. Kidataki tei, tat, tei. Kidataki tam, dhet, tam. Kidataki tei, tat, tei. So you will see that the accent I am making is outside, not in. It looks really shabby and horrendous. After that, so this is your first speed. We are done with the first speed. Second speed is you are going to do the same movements right and left with the eye movements, exactly same, but in the double speed. So it's going to be, start with your right, tam, that tam, tei, tat, tei, tam, that tam, tei, tat, tei, tam, that tam, tei, tat, tei, tam, that tam, tei, tat, tei. Also, I want you to remember that whenever you are standing, do not stand like this, okay? Take your body balance little forward. So if I want it on this side, take your body balance little forward. Okay, some people do it this way, so your hips should not come out. It looks really bad, okay? Go from your thighs, basically from your legs. You have to push your body forward. So I'm leaning forward, and then you have to do the rest of the movements, okay? So we are done with the second speed. Now we are going to move on to the third speed. So after you finish your left side, we are again going towards our right. So yeah, you are going to use your right hand and make a C like that. And now that wrist movement you have to follow 4 times. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Along with it, you have to use your Drishti Bheda and Shiro Bheda. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. From here, we are going to make Shikhara, like Adhamukha movement, and then pull it towards you like you do for Namaskara, and make it Alapadma, then Alapadma to Pataka, and the right side is completed. Now let's do the left side. Tam. Okay, make sure that you are not using your full arm, but just a bit. Okay, tam, te tam, te, te te tam, te tam, te, tam, te tam, te, te te, tam, te tam, te. Yeah. So this is the right and left. So we started with the third speed, then we went to the first speed, then second speed, and now this movement we have done it in third speed. So this is the first standing part and upper body movements. If you want to refer to the Alaripu presentation for the practice, and you will know. Although that is not the mirror image, that they are doing it as a presentation, so you will have to do it exactly opposite of it. So try. It might be a little difficult, and do not cheat, okay? Just do it when it is the right time and you will get it. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in next part of Alaripu. Until then, keep dancing.